Hi there, I'm Lori, aka Jazzy Cat, and I'm so excited because yes, I am in fact going on the New Kids on the Block cruise, which is mind-blowing. Now, the backstory is New Kids on the Block are part of the soundtrack of my life. I grew up on them when I was, 10, 11 years old, and amazing part of my growing process. And of course, my love for Jordan Knight. Oh, so if you've been watching Jazzy Cat videos for a while, then you know I've talked about it before. My love for New Kids on the Block, my love for Jordan Knight, my love for concerts in general, and of course my love for cruises. So this is the perfect storm all coming together and I'm so excited. But the process is very different than I would have expected it to be. So I wanted to share some information for you. Now, first of all, this is not a regular cruise. You can't say, okay, hey Carnival, I want to go on the Conquest on this date. No, this entire ship has been bought out by Rose Tours. This is a full charter. So the purchasing is not going through Carnival, it's going through Rose Tours. So if you're interested, you can get on their wait list for a regular room. I think they may still have some of these limited access rooms that give you access to the deck parties and, all of the ship happenings, but not the actual concerts or these game shows that you may have heard about. Because on the cruise, they're going to do one concert in two portions. So one for early dining, one for late dining, and they're going to do some kind of other event. So if you look back on other videos, you'll find some that are for, game shows that are like Family Feud, some that are like Hollywood Square. So there's different types of match game, some kind of a game show-ish starring the guys. Now, if you've lived under a rock for the last 30 years and you're not sure who New Kids on the Block are, I definitely recommend looking it up. I'm going to put my Spotify playlist below if you want to check it out and listen to some of their music. I will tell you that I think I love the newer music even better than the older music. For one thing, remix is my jam. So if you're going on the cruise, I want to know below. I can't wait to meet you. I'm so excited. And if you're not going on the cruise, I'm sorry. Get on it next time or still try to get on it because it's going to be epic. Epic. Now, I will say that there are some amazing blockheads that have been along on the New Kids on the Block ride since the 80s. Me personally, I sort of came into it in the late 80s and I fell off for a while. I'd hear talks about New Kids and I'd listen to a few songs, and every Christmas, of course, one of my favorite holiday CDs is and always will be the New Kids on the Block Christmas CD, because every time you need a funky, funky Christmas, it just puts me in a good mood. Now, with that being said, my love became fully reinvigorated a few months back. So they've come around and I've wanted to see them from time to time, and it was never right. I was never able to. So this time around, I was able to go to the mixtape tour on May 16th. And with that, my world lit up. It was like a fire that ignited that I didn't have any realization that was still quite the way it was. And it was like magic. And I started saving for next time they come around. I want to be on those stool seats that are right along the stage. That's what I want to be me. I want to be that VIP next time they come around. I loved it so much. I really wanted to take a road trip the following day and go see them in Dallas. I couldn't get someone to go with me, and it's just too far to drive alone. But regardless, the fire was lit, and once they announced the details for the cruise, I was all in. Now, I actually tried to talk myself out of it, and you guys know my loving, amazing amazingly supportive husband, James, he was like, you better get those tickets or you're going to regret it. So he's not going. I'm going with a great roommate that I met through this process, but I'm really excited. So one of the things you got to do is you got to start thinking about what are you going to do when you're on there, right? So for one thing, with the mixtape tour, I had made a little vest here that says NKOTB Blockheads. There's some really cute pins because, you know, I'm crafty like that and I have a pin maker, so I just like made these all for myself. They're all over the place. So, dusted that off. My shirt, which is usually my workout shirt because I like to represent at the gym for my bands. So, of course, you know, I put together cups too, so one of the first things I put together a cup. This says Cruising with the Boys, NKOTB 2020, and I will be on deck 2, so this is a deck 2 cup. This is one that I made for someone else, but how cool. And, of course, a little swag stuff that I like to make for myself. But everybody decorates their doors, so I have to brainstorm what we're gonna do for our doors and decorate, because the goal is to get selfies with the guys and get autographs, and I'm so excited. If you haven't watched Rock This Boat, take a look. It's on Pop TV. You can, I think you can get it on demand, and it's definitely on Roku for sure. It's not on Netflix, but check it out, because this is basically like the heightened version of the cruise. So this is actually videos from the cruise. They had 2 seasons of it that followed them during 2 of the cruises, because this is their 11th cruise. So over the years they've done all of these, and how exciting it is to just be part of it, because it's like a once in a lifetime experience. So I'm so excited. And I don't even know. I'm beside myself with excitement. And, you know, if you've been on the cruise and you know what to expect, and maybe I'm looking at things wrong, my expectations are that you're going to have to fight to get, you know, any time with the guys, you know, if you can catch them walking down the halls, whatever. But the hope is to be able to at least manage to get a selfie with one or all of them at some point during the cruise. Now, what you are guaranteed when you go is you're going to get a group picture. So that means 10 girls are going to line up, and you're going to have 1 girl on each side of one of the guys. So there'll be 10 people, the 5 guys. So you're guaranteed that you're going to get to meet them, hug them, touch them, say hello. Okay, maybe not so much on the touching, but we can all dream, right? So that is the expectation. Now there's, you know, with decorating your door, there is an expectation that if they like what they see, they can come around and sign your door. What? How cool would that be? Now, I don't really think that they're knocking on people's doors being like, hey, let's have tea together. I do think that that's a little far-fetched and probably very much set up by producers of Rock This Boat, and that it never actually would have happened in a real situation. But I do believe if they're walking past your door and they're checking them out and they like it, that they would sign your door, and that's really amazing. So that's my expectation, is do something awesome so that you can get your door signed. My goal is to get the door signed. I have some other plans working that I'm thinking of. And of course, I'm going to be making myself some shirts, I'm sure. And, you know, I'm going to have to retire this one at some point. It's looking a little out of sorts, but I had to wear it for the video and show you how fun it is, how exciting I am, how excited I am. I'm not exciting, I'm excited. So, if you've gone on the cruise before, let me know below. If you're going on the cruise, let me know. Let's say hello on the ship. I'm excited to meet anybody who's going. There's going to be so much excitement. And it goes out of Miami. I've never been to Miami, so I'm a little nervous and excited about that as well. Plus, because I'm going to be doing this traveling by myself, which scares me to death. I've never just like traveled by myself. Like that's not really true, is it? I actually did travel across country on a Greyhound bus. I digress. Those were not special times. Not special at all. Don't recommend the bus if you can avoid it. Sometimes you can't, but that was a long time ago. Anyway, I'm really excited. I wanted to share with you. If I come across anything else and I find out more stuff about the cruise, I'm going to share it with you. And of course, once the cruise comes, you know I'm sharing it with you. So until next time, make sure you like and share and comment and hit the bell and all of that. And I'll see you soon. Bye.